Onista is a city-state to the northwest part of Korrine, and the people who live there are called Onistans. Onistans are different than any other citizen of the Korrinian Empire because of their immense stature, incredible fortitude, and their unshakable sense of honor. For the most part, Onistans seldom leave their mountainous home. However, some are forced to leave. These Onistan exiles are criminals, thieves, and other troublemakers. With so few honorable Onistans in the world, the rogues and villains have perpetrated the stereotypes of the Onistans as being violent, stupid brutes who savor wrath and death. This is not the case, and a true Onistan does not carry themselves like that. Onistans are raised from an early age to be strong like the mountain, and they are trained in combat and physical prowess. They are also instructed in the ways of the mountain warrior. Every Onistan is expected to be able to stand and fight when necessary. It has been long foretold through poem, song, and story that an ancient evil will return to the world one day. And it is the duty of the Onistans to protect the lowlanders. Most Onistans believe that the threat would come in the form of their most hated enemy, the Oni. Over 1,000 years ago, the Onistans were normal humans who were slaves to the dreaded and malevolent ogres. Through selective breeding and grooming, the humans eventually evolved into the larger, stronger, and hardier Onistans. Fiery spirits became born into the once docile Onistans, and they rose up against their Oni masters. A miniature war broke out within the mountains, but eventually, the Oni were decimated. The ogres who survived the Great Onistan Revolt fled deeper into the mountains, and into the caves and tunnels that led under the gigantic peaks. In the absence of the ogres, the Onistans claimed dominion over the mountains and created their own city. It was said that they even went to the aid of the lowlanders, who were engaged in an epic war themselves. No one remembers who they fought against, but the Onistans were critical for the liberation of the other humans from dark and terrible masters. The human empire came into power shortly after that, and the first Korrinian empress honored the Onistans for their valiant displays of honor. She charged the Onistans with safeguarding the Northwest. The Onistans have upheld their duty ever since. Onistans are among the strongest humans in all of Korrine, and they are oftentimes stronger than most yokai. Warriors coming from the Northwest Mountains favor large weapons that cater to their incredible strength. While giant swords and axes are common, no weapon is more symbolic of the Onistan heroes and heroines of ages long past than the Tetsubo, or the War Club. Onista is governed by a council of elders, individuals who have served for more than 20 years in the Onistan military. There are term limits for service, and an Onistan elder can only serve for 2 5-year cycles. Most elders only serve 1 though. When a child turns 5, they are enrolled in a children's academy where they are taught good eating habits and exercise habits, Onistan and Korrinian history, and about the tenets of Saitoism. When the children turn 12, they are enrolled in a youth academy. In the academy, they are taught philosophy, strategic thinking, Onistan and Korrinian law, and basic combat techniques, which include hand-to-hand combat and using wooden weapons. Most Onistans learn fighting techniques during their children's academy days though. Young Onistans graduate from the youth academy at the age of 15, and they enter the soldiers' academy until they graduate at the age of 18. From that point on, they are enrolled in the Onistan army as active duty soldiers. Despite Onista's preference toward having a complete army population, they are not a warlike people. Onistans understand the value of being prepared and hardy. Through the centuries, large Oni armies have laid siege to Onista. Each and every time, the Onistans have emerged victorious. As long as Onista thrives, every Onistan soldier will stand tall against any opposition that comes from the Northwest. The rest of the Empire may mistreat them, insult them, and hate them, but Onistans don't care. They shall endure like the mountains, and never ask for anything in return. They have one another, and that's all they need. Hello there, my name is Michael Ignacio Jr., and I am the creative director and owner of Kapua Press LLC. In addition to all that, I'm also the author of the Korrinian Chronicles, the Sagan City Sagas, the Legends of the Five Nations, and I'm also going to be releasing the Death War Trilogy. If you liked this lore video, please consider liking and sharing this video, And feel free to subscribe to the Kapua Press LLC YouTube channel. We're going to be releasing a lot of great content in the future, which include 2 fantastic anthologies, more great novels and stories, as well as additional audio dramas. We'll post update videos and lore videos, we'll post interviews on this YouTube channel, and we're just getting started. So if you would like to hear more from us, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy my stories.